What's going on, guys? Welcome to the state of VR. So 2020 has been just about the crappiest year we've had in a long time, but for virtual reality, it wasn't all that bad. In this Let's Talk, we are going to be taking a look back at just a few of what I think were really important moments for virtual reality this year. I'm going to give you guys my take on which ones were very pivotal for VR's growth and why I think these events were important for the VR industry in the grand scheme of things. Obviously, a lot of crazy things happened this year, so I'm going to talk about the good, the bad, and everything in between. I'm also going to be looking at the facts and doing a little speculation on the direction I think VR is taking for 2021 and beyond. So enough rambling, let's reflect and take a look back at just a few of the major moments for VR in 2020. Alright, let's get started. Okay, I'm going to start this one off by talking about a game that released fairly early in 2020, and sometimes I forget even released this year. That game is Half-Life Alyx. When Valve released their trailer for this game, showing off gameplay of what it would look like, people everywhere, not just VR gamers, got really amped and excited by what we all just witnessed. That being said, there were also some people that were pretty mad that this was a VR exclusive. The fact is that this game was designed to be something completely different than what can be done using a mouse and keyboard. When the trailer for this game was released, it was one of the first times, other than when the Boneworks trailer was shown off, that any of us got a glimpse into how the index controllers would actually be practically used in a VR title. This game was in development for 4 years and is a testament to just how creative Valve can be when they decide to go all in on something. There is some evidence that Valve is working on something called Citadel that may be apparently an asymmetric PC game that uses both players in virtual reality and players playing on a monitor, but that's really all we know. So why did I pick this as a major moment for VR? I picked this one because this game literally set a quality bar for virtual reality games that has not yet been matched by any other title released before it and since then. The next major moment for VR I chose is not exactly a positive one. I chose when Facebook announced the requirement of a Facebook account to use any Oculus headset. This was announced back in August when Facebook changed their account sign-in policy to require all new users of Oculus headsets to use a Facebook account to be able to sign into the headset at all, in particular the Oculus Quest. This meant that there would no longer be the option to create a separate Oculus account instead of having to use a Facebook account. This goes against what Oculus founders, including Palmer Luckey, stated some time ago. Basically, the gist of what they said was that requiring a Facebook account to use future Oculus devices would not be a thing. The announcement of this policy and any other actions taken by Facebook against developers of Quest applications, namely the movie watching app Big Screen, have actually hinted that they have received unfair treatment in the form of lost transactional revenue because of Facebook's cut into renting and viewing sales. So why did I pick this one? I picked this as a major moment for VR because this carries so much weight for a lot of people morally. This seems to be Facebook's way of metaphorically drawing a line in the sand against all prospective users of Oculus headsets. People voiced their opinions on their policy change, and it just seemed to fall on deaf ears. The next one is the release of the Oculus Quest 2. This headset was announced and released about not long after the drama about the required Facebook login. This headset spec seemed so far-fetched when the lease came out days prior to the announcement. It was pretty hard to believe. Just a year or two ago, seeing specs like this on any VR headset, let alone a mobile one, was pretty much unheard of. Looking back on the Quest 1, it seemed like it was their beta test product almost, to see if a mobile VR headset would even sell well, despite it being a much lower spec device. The jump in performance for the Quest 2 may not be evident as of yet, but I really believe it will be with future operating system updates. So why did I pick this one as a major moment for VR? So there's a lot of reasons as to why I picked this one, but the most significant for me would be that this headset really cements itself as something that's here to stay. Being able to play some of the best VR titles from over the years wireless and be able to wirelessly stream PC VR games, as well as be able to take this experience wherever you go, is something I never dreamed would be possible. Next, this one isn't a particular moment, but something that really changed the world and how we went about doing everyday things. It's the pandemic's effect on VR. In light, it really was both positive and negative. VR arcades obviously had to close down for a time depending on where you were in the world, and this hindered some gaming companies from going about business as usual. On the other side of things, this may have had a positive effect on making people possibly feel the need to do more collaboration in VR, which I've definitely seen more of in the form of new applications being pushed out to both PC and on the Quest platform. I've actually done a couple videos on the topic of working in virtual reality, and I definitely plan on doing more, so make sure you subscribe if you're interested. I picked this as a major moment for VR because, mainly like flat gaming, VR thrived in this atmosphere. The need to meet and collaborate face-to-face with other people is only natural for humans, and I think people are starting to realize that VR does just that, in spades. So what can we expect for virtual reality in 2021? Well, for next year, I think it's no secret that there will most likely be more headset competition. Thank God too. Based on what's been said by Facebook reps about the sales of the Quest 2, it seems like it's selling pretty damn well. I am hoping this inspires a lot of companies and simply offers proof that mobile VR is probably the way to go, at least for now, until somebody develops a seamless way of making PC VR streaming to mobile headsets perfect. Moving on to talking about more about hardware, headsets like the Gear 1 are slated for release around April or May next year. And even HTC submitted an FCC filing for a new headset resembling one they previously previewed to the public, codenamed Project Proton. Also recently, HTC's China president made a statement regarding their plans for the release of more VR products in 2021, even as going as far to describe them as breakthrough devices, bringing the same level of excitement as everyone had back in 2016 with the release of the original Vive. And damn, I hope it's true. With all the success and promise being shown around the mobile VR side of things, it does make me nervous for the direction of PC VR, which will hopefully not come to a complete halt as far as VR game development, specifically for the PC. Alright guys, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Here's to 2021 being better than 2020. Again, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe for more Let's Talks, VR news, and product reviews. Peace out, VR dudes and dudettes.